Australian cricket has never been short of legends. Bradman was a god, Warne a magician, Ponting a general. But then, in walked Michael Hussey, not with the thunderous applause of destiny, but with the quiet shuffle of a man who knew he belonged, even if the world did not quite notice yet. No headline screamed his arrival, no prophecies declared his greatness. But when he did show up, it was as if the cricketing gods whispered, "Finally, he's here." They called him Mr. Cricket. He hated it, probably cringed every time he heard it. But the truth? Hussey truly captured the essence of cricket's soul. Grit, grace, and a touch of madness that turned ordinary games into unforgettable epics. So, who was this late blooming maestro? And how did he carve a legacy that still glimmers years after his farewell? Let's find out. Michael Hussey wasn't born a left-hander. No sir, he was a righty. Wrote with his right, bowled with his right, even swung a tennis racket like a proper right-hander. Then came Alan Border. Border, the grumpy, no-nonsense left-handed savior of Australian cricket, was Hussey's hero. Little Mike, watching Border's heroics, decided, if I can be Alan Border, I'll at least bat like him. And just like that, the right-hander became a lefty. But let's be honest, Hussey wasn't a prodigy. There were no age group records, no selectors whispering his name in darkened rooms. His journey was all about hard work, long hours in the nets, relentless self-improvement, and a stubborn refusal to ever give up. Hussey was the guy who'd practiced till the sun gave up and went home. I wanted it really badly, he admitted later. Translation? He was obsessed. But for a while, it seemed like his obsession would stay confined to domestic cricket. Just imagine, while the likes of Ponting and Hayden were smashing attacks worldwide, Hussey was in county cricket, piling up runs on cold English mornings, and probably wondering if the selectors even knew he existed. Finally, at 28, Hussey got the call. 28. In cricketing terms, that's ancient. Anyway, his ODI debut against India saw him calmly steer Australia to victory with an unbeaten 17. But it was his Test debut against the West Indies in 2005 that truly marked his arrival. With time against him, Hussey knew he had to hit the ground running. And boy, did he run. Hundreds in second and third tests announced him as the real deal. His first year in Test cricket was the stuff of dreams. An average of 85, 3 centuries in 10 innings, and 595 runs from just 5 tests. In ODIs, Hussey averaged a jaw-dropping 146 in 2005, scoring 587 runs despite limited opportunities. The message was clear. Michael Hussey wasn't here to just make up the numbers. He was here to make a name for himself. Hussey's batting wasn't about brute force or flamboyant flair. He did not bludgeon the ball like Hayden or seduce it like Mark Waugh. Instead, he was a surgeon, precise, deliberate, and terrifyingly efficient. Need a rescuer? Hussey. A finisher? Hussey again. A guy to bat in a spacesuit on Mars? Call Hussey. His adaptability was his superpower. He could bat anywhere, against anyone, in any condition. In tests, he could grind out a gritty century on a crumbling pitch in Chennai. In ODIs, he could chase down impossible targets with a smile. And in T20s, well, that iconic 60 of 24 balls against Pakistan in the 2010 World T20 semi-finals still feels illegal. While most Australians faltered in the subcontinent, he thrived effortlessly. His numbers there alone are staggering. 1,198 runs in 19 innings at an average of 63 with 4 centuries.
Mr. Cricket, he's so much energy and passion for the game and always gives 100%, and you always know you're going to get everything from him. And
If you think Hussey was all grit and no glory, let's revisit 2005 against South Africa. Australia won 9 for 248 when Glenn McGrath joined Hussey at the crease. Michael Hussey was on 27, and most batsmen would have given up in this situation. But Hussey decided to fight. With controlled aggression, he smashed 122 of 203 balls, building a 107-run partnership with McGrath. His audacious sixes of Andre Nell, launched into a roaring crowd, remain etched in memory. When asked about it, Hussey said he had no pressure and it felt like backyard cricket with his brother. Now, let's talk about his numbers. Hussey racked up 12,398 international runs. His test record, 6,235 runs at an average of 51.32, places him among the elite. In ODIs, he scored 5,442 runs at an average of 48.15, and in T20Is, his strike rate of 136.29 highlighted his ability to adapt to the game's shortest format. His milestones came at breakneck speed. Hussey was the fastest to 1,000 test runs, achieving the feat in just 166 days. He reached 2,000 runs in 33 innings, the fourth quickest in history. Off the field, Hussey remained the same humble, self-deprecating guy he'd always been. He called the Mr. Cricket nickname embarrassing, but secretly, we all knew he was the guy who could recite batsmen's batting average in his sleep. Fame did not seduce him, records did not define him, and yet, his impact was seismic. Michael Hussey's career was a lesson in patience, adaptability, and squeezing every ounce out of talent. He was the cricketer who arrived late, stayed just long enough to leave us wanting more, and exited with grace. So, how good was Michael Hussey? Let's put it this way. Cricket did not deserve him, but we are all glad it had him. So guys, that's it for today's video. If you wish to look at how good was Breckley or how good was Shane Warne, click on one of the videos being displayed on your screen. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Until next time, keep watching this beautiful game. See you soon.